The Madlanga Commission continues with a new witness this morning. It is expected to hear further testimony relating to KwaZulu-Natal gangs, alleged hit squads and police involvement. Let's get the latest from our SABC News reporter, Canny Maphanga, for more on this startling evidence, because it really is what we heard yesterday, and I imagine to continue through today, is just, it's beyond comprehension.
Absolutely, Leanne. Good morning to you and to the viewers once again. We expect that the new witness is set to continue with what was laid out before the Commission, and quite shocking evidence which paints a very disturbing picture about the task teams operating in the KZN province, if true. Because what is alleged is that there seems to be some risk of an alleged infiltration in those task teams, where rival gangs or alleged rival gangs can use these task teams in order to settle scores with one another. And the case of the Bevan Loftus death in April of 2023, that goes along with the CIT task team under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Dina Govender, is a prime example. We did see that Len John, the Deputy Director for Investigations there at IPID and KZN, had highlighted that the Loftus family could be the next witnesses that could actually articulate what the position is on this particular instance. And it follows that logically, because of what was placed before the Commission by John, that Gregory Loftus could possibly be the next witness, because it's quite key that he testifies with regards to the events leading up to the April 2023 death, because he is someone that a day before the said incident, which took place on the 1st of April 2023, so on the 31st of March, he would have been the one who went to the High Court to try and get an interdict in order to stop this particular unit from conducting that operation that would lead to the son's death. And he also states that in the papers, he has evidence of the transactions, and that there was a phone call in which Bevan confronted the alleged rival gang leader, that is Clive Nyka, with respect to the plans to have him, quote unquote, eliminated for 2.5 million rand. So that's a key witness who will also testify that in terms of the plan or the plot, that he was given a heads up by the alleged culprits, who seemingly, apparently, allegedly taunted him, telling him to get the funeral covers up to date, because they're not going to, quote unquote, arrest Bevan, but they're going to kill him. So there's a lot of events that take place rather prior to the 1st of April 2023 that lends to this particular evidence about the Bevan Loftus death or alleged murder before the Madlanga Commission, that is not so much about highlighting extrajudicial killings, but also meeting the Madlanga Commission's terms of reference in terms of the question of alleged infiltration. Because it is Len John's contention through his evidence that although extrajudicial killings don't form part of the terms of reference, infiltration does. And what these several instances of extrajudicial killings that he places before the Commission in terms of the KZN and IPID's investigations points to that imminent risk, because he states that this is a prime example of alleged syndicates being able to use or infiltrate those task teams in order to serve their alleged interests. We'll find out if that indeed is the next witness at 9:30 a.m. when the witness takes the stand. It's over to you in studio.
All right, Canny, thank you. Thanks so much for that update this morning.